And here we have a Taillow, that's right, Taillow's going to be my third team member. I've always liked the flying types of the games, and yeah, I'm just going to choose it. I was going to choose Altaria, but I really wanted a flying type like early off, and I've always liked Taillow, so I'm going to get a Taillow. Now, I don't want to send in Torchic just because a Scratch could probably kill it, so I'm just going to use Taco Bell. And I'm feeling lucky, so I'm going to throw a Pokeball now, and hopefully I catch it. And come on. And I guess I don't have any luck at all. Not even a wobble, so I guess I'll just have to attack it again. Astonish won't work because it's part normal type, so because Ghost doesn't affect normal or something. So yeah, that should be enough now, hopefully. So we'll see if I can get it. And I got it again. I mean, this Taillow does not like me. And now it's finally attacking. Alright, I'll go for another Absorb. That should hopefully get it down to where I need it to be. Hopefully in the yellow, maybe. Alright, just before the yellow. Actually, it has probably a long way to go. But I'll throw another Pokeball and hopefully I can get it, because I don't want Lotad to die. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. And alright, we caught it. So there we go, I have my third team member. And I'm not going to have my fourth for a while, so yeah. And I only have 4 members planned out, so my 5th and 6th will be like, they'll be random. If I see something, I'll be like, I want to catch this. But I'm just going to call him, probably, I'll just call him Cyclone, just because I know it's like a wind element, I guess, and yeah, flying types are basically the wind of the game, so yeah, so let's just check it out. So he's a hardy nature, I believe that does nothing to his stats. And Pet Growl and Focus Energy, and the Guts ability. So if it gets paralyzed or burned or something, it gets attack raised. So that's nice. Now I'm just gonna skip to the Pokemon Center and be back. Alright, so we're back. So now I have our third team member we can finally carry on. And this person isn't a trainer, as she says. But then she just talks about trainers, and when they see you or something, they'll battle you. So let's battle this guy. If I can get him. Right, there we go. And leaving footprints in the sand is very fun. Yeah, it's not that fun. And the footprints just go away after a while. I mean, wouldn't they just stay there? But anyway. So here's a level 5 Zigzagoon. Maybe, no, I'll just switch out. I'll just go to Torchic. And yeah, I just skipped it there, took out his Zigzagoon. I'll be doing that for a lot of wild battles. I meant trainer battles. Wild battles will be skipped. Trainer battles I'll probably skip and show off their Pokemon or something. So yeah, I'll switch to Cyclone. And here's a Seedot. This is the first time a trainer's had a Seedot so far. You can find them in the same area I found Lotad, so if you want a Seedot, that's a good spot to catch one. Yeah, I'll just keep pecking away and hopefully I can kill it. It's using Bide, so hopefully I can get a critical hit here maybe. Just gone for luck, and no. So yeah, I'm going to be taken out now by this Bide. Bide's an interesting move. You use it, and then every time someone attacks you, it's like 2 turns, and then just say, since I just did 2 pecks, it would double the power of those 2 pecks. So yeah, it's probably a good time if someone's using it against you to use like Growl or Focus Energy or something, and that way it can't actually attack you because you're not attacking it. But anyway, we take the Seedot down pretty easily, and Torchic goes to level 9, and level 10 I finally get Ember. And since I have 3 Pokemon now, the training is going to take a while, so yeah. But alright, now we have that trained down, we can move on. And I probably should go heal up Taillow, but I want to Versus Trainer first. And here's the first Fisherman you'll be able to fight. And you're going to learn to hate Fishermen, because most of the time, yes, they use this Pokemon right here, Magikarp. And I mean, I just find it stupid. I mean, I guess for early in the game it doesn't really matter. But in the future, there's going to be people who have like 5-6 Magikarps, and really that's just pointless because all they do is splash and tackle. I mean, what were the game designers thinking? They were like, we'll just do this to mess around with, just mess with the people. But I don't know. So we'll just keep, like it's just doing splash. I mean, it does nothing. I mean, you can send like a level 1 in, and you'll be able to take this Pokemon down. But yeah, we take it down, and I can imagine like versing it and you run out of moves. I mean, the battle would never end until like someone ran out of all their PP and you struggle. And that would take a long time. So I'm going to skip back to the Pokemon Center. And alright, so I went to the Pokemon Center, I'm back now. And in this house here, there's like nothing in here at the moment, but this place is very important and we'll be back here later, I can just say. And this person has... yeah, so she explains that a guy named Mr. Britty, or I think that's how you say his name, no, I don't really know. Yeah, he lives there, but he's not there at the moment, so, yeah. Here's some berries, 2 Petra berries, and orange berries. So, yeah. And moving on. Here's another trainer here. And yeah, she'll ask you to battle, and obviously you can't deny it, so let's just battle. And I've always wondered why my trainer has white hair. I mean, is that his real hair, or is that like a thing he puts on his hair to make himself look cool? Because I'm pretty sure he has black hair under the white hair, if you look like under the bandana thing. But, yeah. So I'm going to send in Fury here. And he's just going to tail wag, that's nice. And I'll just scratch away. And I'm just going to use Growl. I guess it's alright because I'm about to go into the forest, so it attacking me doesn't really matter. But yeah, I prefer to do tail wag over Growl though, because that way it's not going to stop anything. And it finally tackles me. See, and I actually beat it, so this trainer can use a full restore, but I guess she didn't this time around. That's weird. Every time I verse this chick, she always uses the full restore, but I guess this time she didn't. But yeah, so I learned Ember, if you were watching, which you should have been, but either way. Yeah, so I'm just going to switch in Cyclone here, because we're going into this forest, which is filled with bug types, so let's enter it. And here we have Petalburg Woods. You'll find a lot of bug types, a Slackoth, but first, before I go through it, I'm just going to go through here, talk to this guy here. And usually there's nothing to say. You can find a hidden potion here. If you find a potion, just pick that up. And yeah, so over here you can get a Pokeball. So yeah, so now we go back to the forest. So back to the forest we are, or back to the woods I should say. And here we have our first trainer. And he likes to catch a whole lot of bug Pokemon. And he really does. I mean, he's going to have 4 Pokemon. Or 5, I can't remember. Alright, 4. And they're all Wurmples. So, I'm going to skip every single Wurmple, just to the last Wurmple. So there we go. So, yeah, I took all 4 of his Wurmples out with my Cyclone, just kept using Peck. Yeah, so if you like me and you catch a Taillow, where I caught it, this is a good place to train it, because, yeah, bug types, flying types, big bug types, so it's just pretty easy. If you start with Trico or Mudkip, you might struggle through here. More with Trico, just because, he only gets Absorb for his 4th attack, and that's not, that good against bugs. But anyway, here's my first encounter with the bad team in this game. This guy will talk about a Shroomish or something, and he wants to see one or something. And here comes Team Aqua. And there's actually 2 villains in this game, Team Aqua and Team Magma. which I like. I mean, in Ruby and Sapphire, only one of them bad. One of them's bad, one of them's good. But in this one, you got to verse both of them, and I find that really cool. And that's what I like about Emerald. I mean, they really brought up like the game and stuff. And that's why Emerald is my favorite game, because there's so much in this game. And that's why I want them to remake it, because I reckon it'll be really sweet. But anyway, here's a Poochyena, level 9. You should be able to deal with this pretty easily. But and all I was saying is, if you have a Mudkip, it'd be like easier than Trico, just because Water Gun does more damage to bugs than Absorb. Or I think it does. But yeah. So if you want to get through it without struggling or without taking a while, Taillow's a good choice. But if you have a Torchic, you can just Ember, like basically everything. But yeah, but I don't want to do that just because I want to train up Cyclone and make all my team like pretty even. And yeah, so I'm gonna learn Quick Attack. And yeah, so we take down Team Aqua. And Team Aqua and Team Magma probably are my favourite villains of every Pokemon game. And then probably Team Galactic, even though they're really dumb. I just like that story with Team Galactic. Like Black and White, like their story was obviously the best story out of all of them, but I didn't really feel it. Like I didn't like it that much. I don't know why. I mean, I just didn't really care for it. But anyway. So yeah, that guy gives you a Great Ball, which is a pretty good ball. It's better than the Pokeball, obviously. And yeah, we run to a wild battle, and I'll just skip it. And here's another trainer. There we go. So if I take bug Pokemon to school, I'll get very popular. Okay. So he has an Inkata. This will be the first one you've seen, unless you run into a wild one, which you can. It's a pretty decent Pokemon. Its second form is very, very fast. Probably the fastest Pokemon in the game besides Legendaries. It might even outspeed Legendaries, maybe. Well, outspeed some of them, but the main one of this game, I don't think it outspeeds. It might. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look it up. And you can also find Shroomish in this game, which is also a really good Pokemon. If you started with a Torchic and you want an easy victory over the first gym, Shroomish is a good option. It's a grass type, and its second form is grass fighting, but then Torchic is also fire fighting, so you have 2 fighting types, but I guess that doesn't really matter too much. So here's another Ninkata. I mean, you could have something different, but no. So we'll just Ember it, and it will take it out pretty easily. I should technically be training Lotad at the moment, but I'll train it when I get out of here. And you can't be popular if you lose. There's some truth to that. You won't be popular at all. So now we have an item here. And we have an Ether, which can restore PP. It's pretty nice. I recommend you stock them up, and here's a wild battle. Just skip it. Yeah, stock up the PP, because when you verse Elite 4, you're going to need them. But anyway, it's going to be the end of the episode. We're at 104, and it's the end of the episode, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.